same teacher for a while.
Yeah.
And she used to say you have a beautiful face.
Yeah.
And
that's pretty much it. No. She did give me other corrections as well. From time to time.
Like,
mainly,
nice nose. I'm joking.
Mainly, you know, please turn out and please point your feet. And you need to stretch more.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was
But-
tough with us.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it was. I really liked her at the same time.
Yeah, I did too. I felt
was
like
really
she
great.
pushed us to be...
It was a really great
Yeah.
relationship we had with her. Like,
Yeah.
she was really tough, strict, blunt, entertaining at the same time. She would call us.
Yeah.
We went to, some of us went to her dacha.
And her apartment.
Her dog was called Kitri. Kitari.
Kitare.
Kitari, yeah.
Kitare.
And she used to correct us in Japanese.
Oh, yeah.
Mecha kirei.
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
Wait, what else did she
So we
say?
learned Japanese because our Russian teacher, whilst we were in Russia, was speaking Japanese
To the Japanese
to the
students.
Japanese students, but also to us.
Also to us, yeah.
Like, kirei.
Kirei. Yeah.
Beautiful. And kakatomai.
Oh, yeah. Kakatomai. I remember that.
Kakatomai, heels forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked her. I liked her.
Yeah. So yeah, I think some of the worst things that have been said are kind of just, I haven't had any, you know, let's say abusive behavior that can happen with some teachers, you know, where they kind of really disparage. It's been blunt, it's been strict, but I feel if that's happening, then something's very wrong. And
Yeah, that shouldn't happen.
you should definitely leave that situation. And we talk about that a lot on the podcast. But yeah, all in all, I actually really just love honest teachers, people who are just like saying it. I rather they just say to me, listen, that's not good. You need to work on that. And they just say it in a way that's like, it's not turned out. Let's fix it.
Well, I feel like there's a difference with a teacher saying that's not good enough, but I believe you can do better, so let's work.
Yeah.
And a difference with that's not good enough. I don't think it's not going to work.
Yeah. Or
There's
on
a
the
huge
or on
difference.
the other side of it, where someone's like, it's
Great.
fine. It's great.
Yeah.
Good job. You're trying.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
You know, that also I feel is almost as
Yeah.
equally as damaging,
Yeah, definitely.
because someone has this idea that everything's
Yeah.
great and then they don't get cast or
Yeah.
jobs and they're like, what's wrong?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know.
I've always my experience with all of my Russian teachers has been that they are very tough, very honest, but they genuinely see no reason why you couldn't improve
Yeah.
and do better.
Yeah.
Which is even though it's hard sometimes to hear it's not good enough, but it's still, they believe you can do better. So in the end, I find it more inspiring and encouraging.
Yeah. And usually speaking, if they're investing that time in you,
They care.
and if they're caring enough to scream, you look like a crab, then it means that they genuinely think you can do better and that you can improve.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. So good. Oh, well, guys, let us know in the comments if there's any teachers, what's the worst thing they've said to you? You know, has it been a correction? Has it been just a blunt comment? And what's the best correction you've had? I would actually say, I didn't even say this, the best thing that a teacher said to me, if I'm thinking about corrections as well, was Sydney Cover's arms before legs.
Arms before legs.
Arms before legs.
Life-changing.
Life-changing. And живот наверх, stomach up, when we do arabesque for the lines. That was a huge one.
Yeah.
Keeping that as one line,
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. This is actually not a correction
Yeah.
per se, but sort of like an advice that I've gotten, which has helped me a lot.
Yeah.
And this came when I was learning FOUETTÉS, and I was really nervous because I was in that, you know, upper level class, and I hadn't done FOUETTÉS before, and I really wanted to be good at it. And this was actually something my mom said. I was like, I can only do one. I can't do more. And then my mom said, if you can do one properly, then you can do 32. It's just a matter of strength.
Yeah.
And that helped me like somehow be like, okay, if I can master the foundation of the movement once, there is no reason why I can't do it many times. It's just a matter of building strength.
Yes.
To do it.
And being able to keep that sort of form for that many times.
Exactly.
Yeah. But your teacher said she wanted to do 64 if you want to do 32.
Yes. This was a Russian teacher as well. I had her for many years. She always said that if you want to do 32 fouettes on stage, you have to do 64 in the studio.
So wait, when
so
she
on.
said that, because obviously it's difficult enough doing 32. So when she said do 64, obviously you couldn't do 64.
I would continue.
No, but I mean,
Oh,
from the starting point, she's gone, right, you can do just about 32. You got to do a 64. How long did it take you to actually end up being able to do 64?
well, I wouldn't say I never did 64 very well till the end. Like the last 12 were always a struggle.
Yeah.
But maybe 3 to 5 months of doing them regularly, I was able to do well over 40, I would say, at least. Like quite secure. And then it started to get more difficult. But because of that, I was always able to do 32, no problem on stage.
Because that's the thing. Can you do 32 fresh on the spot, you know, with nothing else prior? But can you do 32 after a pas-de-deux, after a solo, when you're absolutely exhausted and your left leg has gone?
Yeah.
You know, that's why, training for 64 will just help that 32 just feel like much more of a walk in the park than, oh God.
Also
I can only do 20.
Mentally,
it's like, I know I can do this.
I know I can do 64.
Yeah.
32, I got this.
And that's just smart. Honestly, I always think like that. That's just smart ways of training.
Yeah.
You know, like doing more than required.
Yeah.
I can do this step fresh. Can I do it exhausted?
Yeah.
Sometimes in the studio, I would do like, you know, some tricky things. And I'm like, okay, now I'm going to go off and practice another 5 things which are completely different, and then go back to that and be like, can I do it now? After all that, I've done other things, I've been focusing on other things. Can I do it now? A bit tired and with my mind having been somewhere else.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, okay, now I know it's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Smart girl.
All right,
Umnitsa.
everyone. Huh?
Umnitsa.
That was a nice thing. Umnitsa, clever girl.
Clever
but then
girl.
next minute, dura. Idiot. I would say there were 3 idiots to 1 clever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Молодец.
Молодец. And я довольна. I'm happy with that. Yeah. And what else? Молодец. Молодцом. And then я довольна. Ничего. I like ничего. Not bad. Ничего. Yeah. Получше.
Oh yeah, better.
Little better. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, and we'll chat to you very soon. Let us know in the comments the corrections you've got which have been good for you, as well as any funny things your teachers have said, good and bad.